Hello, my most amazing artists. We are going to be doing a really awesome painting of an owl in a tree. You saw the video of the owls and some interesting facts. And one thing is that owls are starting to find their nest right now. A lot of owls don't really build a nest like other birds. They actually go out and just find a hole in a tree. So we are going to be creating a drawing of an owl in a tree. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. Then we're going to paint it, just very simple blocks of color. Next week, we're going to use a pen-like Sharpie and a thicker Sharpie to add texture. We're going to talk about the word texture. It's an element of art. And we will also use a little bit of oil pastels to add some more color. So today your goal is to get your owl and tree drawn, painted, and then that way next week we will be able to add on top of our painting. Okay, so you're going to have a large 12 by 18 sheet of paper. In the first step, you can either draw with a Sharpie or a pencil, your choice, but I do want you to trace it with a Sharpie if you choose to draw with a pencil. So the first step is you're going to draw the outside of the tree. So we're going to draw a big wide tree trunk. So it can be kind of a curvy line. If you wanted to add a branch coming out of your tree, you could draw a line up and draw one that matches a parallel line, lines that are the same, and then come back in. Don't worry about your line being straight. Trees are not always just straight up and down. Okay, so that's what mine looks like. Then you're going to draw a very large oval inside the tree trunk. So just like that. If you look right here, my line does not totally connect. That's okay. It's no big deal. Okay? Now, that's what mine looks like. Now, if I draw on my paper, I have to turn my page this way. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to draw another oval that kind of goes side to side, like an egg laying on its side. So I'm going to draw that and show you. This is going to be the owl's face. Okay? So it doesn't look like an owl yet, but it's kind of an oval that's side to side, like it's laying on its side. Okay? And now we're going to draw where the owl's beak goes. So right in the center of the oval, we're going to draw a V that goes down. And a good method for drawing is you can draw with your fingers and kind of imagine the line that you're about to place there. So we're going to draw a V right in the middle like this. Okay, now that whole thing is not a beak, just kind of the bottom. Just the bottom is a beak. Okay, you could color that in if you want. And now the ears of our owl, we're going to come straight up from that line and draw a triangle. And straight up from that line and draw a triangle. Okay, just like that. Now, owls have really, really big eyes. So right kind of in the middle of the face, I'm going to draw a large circle that connects to that line in the middle. And a large circle that connects that line in the middle. Again, I kind of messed up, but once I get everything painted, it's not going to be a big deal. Okay, and I'm going to draw circles, black circles in the middle for his pupils. Okay, starting to look like an owl. Okay, again, I'm going to turn my paper. It's easier for me to draw this way. I'm going to bring a line that goes kind of from the middle of his head down. That's going to be the start of his back. Okay, and then I'm just going to bring a line that curves from this side of his body. I'm going to start bringing it down at an angle, and I'm going to curve it in. Okay, there's the rest of his body. Now I'm going to draw for his wing half of a heart. So if I were going to draw a heart, again, I'm going to use that imaginary line. I would kind of start down here, move up, and come down. So start here, move up, and come down. So I'm not drawing a whole heart, but if I were to do the same thing on this side, it would be a heart. And that is going to be my owl's wing. So that's all we're drawing today. Now we're going to paint this, and you can paint it whatever colors you want. And one of the examples that I showed you the girl painted the tree like a turquoise color. So you don't have to paint it realistically. You can if you want. There was another example that was painted realistically. So you paint whatever colors that you want in your owl, but I would paint the inside of this black, and you can either make it night or day outside, but this on the side of the tree, this space on the side of the tree is air. So this is either blue sky or black sky, depending on if it's day or night. And then you can paint your owl any way you want, your tree any way you want. Don't worry about the feathers, just paint it solid. You can paint stripes of color. However you like to paint your owl is fine. Don't worry about any details though. Just paint it and have fun painting it. Try to finish painting today.